But at that moment, a teacher rushed in to announce, "Class 6, hurry up and change your gym clothes. The teaching schedule for Mr. Min-young has changed, so the timetable has also been adjusted accordingly. Get ready quickly." Upon hearing this announcement, Song Yun-jin's group cursed. "Seriously, what the hell, teacher? Today's the gym exam, right? How are the teachers arranging the schedule like this?" Karma, on the other hand, didn't care, and instead recalled the words of Lee Myung-jun. "Karma, violence is something that should happen at least a week later. Just endure it. The core of this plan is for you to be seen as a victim by outsiders. If you destroy everything out of impulsiveness, I won't forgive you. Still, I believe that it won't be difficult for you. After all, with your physical condition, not feeling any pain isn't an issue, right?" Back in the present, Karma was angry, thinking, "I'm feeling frustrated and pissed, stepfather." At that moment, Song Yun-jin smiled and said to Karma, "See you at the next break. I'll do my best to make you really cute." A little later, Song Yun-jin, holding chopsticks and smoking a cigarette, laughed and said, "As expected, smoking a cigarette secret during gym class is the best, right, Jun?" Jun, at that moment, was carrying Song Yun-jin on her back. Then Song Yun-jin's fake sweet voice echoed again, "Sorry for kicking you by mistake today. Does it hurt a lot? Anyway, I'm letting you smoke for free like this, so take it as compensation for your broken glasses." Two of Song Yun-jin's friends standing nearby heard this and laughed. But at that moment, it seems like someone's footsteps are coming this way. It is heading in their direction. "What the hell? We've been caught. Quick, put out the cigarettes first." A little later, someone approached the group of Song Yun-jin. Seeing who it was, Song Yun-jin laughed and said, "Oh, I was really scared. Turns out it's just the class president." At that moment, the class president's face was very cold, and she spoke to Song Yun-jin, "Hey, you guys need to stop this." Meanwhile, Jun was crying and calling out to the class president with her helpless eyes. Song Yun-jin then said to the class president, "So are you here to enforce your class president authority?" Jun, seeing this, cried and thought, "No, don't do it, class president. Don't get involved because of a useless person like me." At that moment, the class president picked up a cigarette and took a puff, saying, "You guys are rotten to the core." Seeing this, Song Yun-jin's group laughed and said, "I heard Moon Ye-jin quit smoking, but looking at you now, who would think you've quit?" Moon Ye-jin said, "You guys should be more careful. We've already caused one child to die. Not even a year ago. You crazy idiots." Moon Ye-jin, 16 years old. The school violence case involving the daughter of Vice President Lee Myung-jun. She's the accused in a severe assault. "Why are you bringing that up, Moon Ye-jin? That's bad luck. That rumor has already spread in the class. This is insane. Who spread that news? I should shut their mouth. Are you stupid? Didn't I just say we need to be careful now? But what are you guys doing? Why are you making that face? Do I need to sew your mouth shut?" Hearing Moon say that, the girl responded in fear, "I'm sorry." At this moment, Song Yun-jin asked Moon Ye-jin, "Why are you making the atmosphere so serious?" "Listen up, you idiots. We're in high school now. Don't you want to go to college? Don't act like a bunch of brainless fools. Don't think you can just act recklessly forever. In this world, not everyone is as stupid as Hyena's dad. So when you do something stupid, don't drag me into your mess. Got it?" Hearing these words from Moon, Song Yun-jin became furious, thinking, "If you're done preaching, then go die. Pretending like you don't do anything just because you're in high school now." Back in middle school, Moon Ye-jin was the same, sitting in the back and pretending to be noble just to maintain her image. While I'm always seen as the evil leader, she's truly wicked. And in private, she's even worse than me. No matter what, she's disgusting. I don't like her at all. At that moment, Moon Ye-jin suddenly called out to Song Yun-jin, "What did you just bark, you little brat?" Hearing these words, Song Yun-jin stammered, "When did I say that? I was wrong." Moon Ye-jin, "Then make sure you do better. Understand? Don't think you can overstep your bounds just because I've loosened up a bit. And you guys, hanging around this little brat all the time is really starting to annoy me. You know suicide is a taboo, right, Jun? What should I do with you? Life is already painful, isn't it? It's just one case of school violence. Why make such a big deal out of it? If you mess with my school life, I'll kill you. Got it, Jun?" After saying this, Moon Ye-jin stepped on Jun's hand, causing Jun to cry out in pain, saying, "Class president, please. Your foot. Please move it. I promise I won't bother you anymore. I swear I won't report this to the school violence committee. Please." Hearing this, Moon Ye-jin finally lifted her foot. As a result, Jun bent down to touch her injured hand, which caused Song Yun-jin to fall off her back. Furious, Song Yun-jin kicked Jiun straight in the face. At that moment, a loud laugh echoed. It was class president. She mocked Song Yun, saying, "What are you doing? You're such a fool, always doing disgusting things. You idiots, you've done enough already. Now get back, go to the gym class. It's your turn for the exam. Don't rush though, leave a little later than me, okay? You all have that much sense, right?" As she was leaving, she called out to Song Yun-jin. "Be careful. Be cautious with the new transfer student. Slowly torture her. Her arrogant attitude annoys me." Meanwhile, on the other side, the gym teacher was saying, "What? You just transferred here and don't have gym clothes? You should have borrowed from a classmate in another class. But I guess, since you're new, you don't know anyone yet. Wearing your school uniform is fine, I suppose. All right then, I'll consider your situation." "Thank you, teacher," Karma replied. "Okay, if the previous student is finished, please return the ball to its original position. You'll have to wait for your turn next." At that moment, a student came over with a ball and said, "Karma, do your best." The ball was placed in front of Karma. Seeing Karma standing in front of the ball, the other students began to whisper to each other. "It looks like she's actually going to kick it in her uniform. Is that okay? What's going on? Standing in front of the ball. She looks like such a delicate girl in front of the ball." As her classmates praised her, Song Yun-jin, who was sitting nearby, laughed and said, "Why don't you just kiss her then, huh?" The other student quickly responded, "Sorry, Song Yun-jin." Meanwhile, Song Yun-jin was looking at Karma and thinking, "Moon Ye-jin, you didn't need to tell me. I already wanted a new toy to play with, this one here. I'm bored of playing with Jun. If I mess with her alone, my status might drop, right? If you're going to keep a dog, you need a bit of skill to tame it. She's pretty perfect, though. She's got just the right amount of resistance. Being a North Korean defector, she has no backing, and is very a easy target." The moment Karma lifted her foot and kicked the ball, everything changed. Her kick was so powerful that the ball flew like a rocket straight toward the goal. It zoomed past the girl standing as the goalkeeper before anyone could react. The entire class was stunned. Even Song Yun-jin was left speechless. Karma trembled a little, then suddenly went wild, kicking all the remaining balls toward the goal with incredible power. Her teacher and classmates watched in shock. She was breathing heavily, then lifted her foot again for another shot. This time, the ball hit the goalpost, bounced off, and flew past a group of students. One of Song Jin's friends shouted angrily, "That crazy girl almost hit me in the face." But when she looked at Karma's face, she froze. Karma was smiling, but not a normal smile. It was a scary, cold smile that sent chills down her spine. The girl tried to say something to Song Yun-jin, but Song Yun-jin suddenly yelled, "That girl, she's acting tough, isn't she? Trying to show off in front of me? After class, I'm going to deal with her." When gym class ended, Song Yun-jin stormed up to Karma and said, "Hey, you North Korean spy. Want to mess around with the ball some more? Is your body itching for a fight? You think I'm scared just because you kicked hard? Let's see how well you kick now. Do you even know who my brother is? You don't belong here, you North Korean defector. What are you looking at? Show me how you kick during gym class." Karma just smiled and replied calmly, "I can't do that." She pointed to her head and said, "The ball's not in here. How can I kick it like a ball?" Song Yun-jin looked confused and a little scared, but Karma kept walking toward her and said, "You all look scared, like insects clinging to a tail. Don't you want to see my face now? You're all trying so hard to act calm. It's kind of cute." Suddenly, Song Yun-jin rushed at Karma, raising her hand to hit her. "Shut up, you bitch!" Before she could finish, Karma's fist flew and landed straight on her face. Blood started pouring from Song Yun-jin's nose. Everyone around gasped. Even Moon Ye-jin, who was standing nearby, looked shocked and furious. Now Song Yun-jin was on her knees, stunned. Karma stood in front of her, smiling. "All this chaos? This game is really fun," she thought. "Sorry, stepfather." Song Yun-jin tried to stand up, but her body gave up and she collapsed. Her friends panicked. "She can't stand! Someone call the teacher!" But Karma kept walking calmly, thinking to herself, "This is who I am. So what should I do now? I'll do things my own way from now on." She looked down, said the ball was finally on the ground, and smiled. Then she stepped on Song Yun-jin's head. "You told me to kick like I'm kicking a ball, right? I heard that kicking and bullying are normal in South Korea, so I won't say no. How should I kick? Hard? In the neck? I've decided. You look slow, so I'll just kick straight. Right then, one of Song Yun-jin's friends grabbed a chair and swung it at Karma. Karma ducked, dodging the attack easily, then kicked the girl hard in the stomach. She flew back in pain. Karma laughed. What are you doing? Are you dancing ballet? I admire loyalty, but let's take turns. Don't rush. Looks like you want to be next. Okay, I'll grant your wish. The girl cried out, What are you doing? I already said I'm hurt. But the other students were frozen in fear. No one dared to move. Karma smiled again. I'm tired. The game's over. A restraining technique without ropes, complete. But then, a girl tied up with her own hair screamed, Take this off, you crazy girl! Karma pulled her by the hair and said, You tried to hit me with that chair earlier, didn't you? Desks aren't meant for that. Let me show you how to really use them. Karma slammed the girl's head onto a desk, again and again. The class was horrified. The girl cried, I'm sorry, please stop. Moon Yejin wanted to help, but someone called out, Class president! She replied quickly, I'll get the teacher. The girl's face was bloody. Karma raised her foot and kicked her in the head. The girl passed out. Then Karma turned to another girl, the one everyone called the princess. Your turn, princess. The girl backed away, terrified. What? I didn't do anything to you. Oh? You think I didn't see that mean look you gave me earlier? Don't make me mad. Come here. The girl hesitated. Karma smirked. Don't want to come? Fine, I'll come to you. The girl tripped and fell. Karma laughed. Why are South Korean girls so weak? Even that orange-haired one fell just like this. You can't run with shaky legs. The girl picked up a box cutter and shouted, Don't come near me, I'll stab you. Karma smiled. Really? Go ahead, try. But the girl couldn't do it. Her hands were shaking. See? All talk, Karma said. Suddenly, the girl lost control and lunged at Karma. She slashed the cutter wildly, but Karma dodged every time, watching calmly. When the girl finally stabbed forward, Karma caught her wrist and slammed her to the ground. The cutter dropped. Karma grabbed her hair and said, Why do you always make such a fuss? A little pain won't kill you. I've tried before. It's not that easy to die. So don't act like a victim. The game isn't over. Karma kicked her in the stomach, sending her flying into a storage box. Then she kicked her in the head. The girl passed out. The class screamed, Call 119! Where are the teachers? The class president said she went to get them. But how did this even happen? She's crazy. She just transferred here. Karma yelled, Shut up, all of you. Then she said, I didn't do this for praise, but wouldn't I be sad if you didn't appreciate me? Look, these girls were ruining the class. I fixed it. You should thank me, you weaklings. She looked at Song Yun-jin and said, Still pretending to be dead? Haven't found someone to save you yet? If you have a conscience, stand up. People get beaten for causing trouble. In the old days, if leaders lost fights, they took responsibility and got executed. Wait, where did Song Yun-jin go? Suddenly a voice cried from the hallway. Brother! Brother! Song Yun-jin screamed. That crazy girl is trying to kill me. Help me! She tried to open the back door. Why is the door still locked? Just then, Karma charged at her and kicked her hard in the back. The door burst open. Karma grabbed Song Yun-jin by the collar and asked her, Hey Song Yun-jin, you asked if I fight. What do you think now? Without waiting, Karma punched her in the face again and again, laughing like a maniac. Can I hit you a little? Like this? Why aren't you answering? Say something. Meanwhile, Lee Myung-jun was reading Karma's medical file. Her symptoms match someone with explosive mental disorder. Like other psychopaths, she enjoys blood and screams. Pain excites her. She especially likes hurting people after they've passed out. Back in the present, Karma stood smiling over Song Yun-jin's bloody face. Song Yun-jin, you look so beautiful now. In Lee Myung-jun's office, Director Baek rushed in. Vice President! Lee Myung-jun said calmly, You didn't knock. I guess Karma caused trouble. Director Baek was furious. 1 week! She was supposed to act like a victim for 1 week. That was step 1, right? I didn't think she'd last 2 days, but this? It hasn't even been 2 periods. What now? Lee Myung-jun answered, We stick to the plan. We can't afford to make mistakes at the start. Honestly, I expected this. Director Bayek asked, Then what are you thinking? Lee Myung-jun said, Honestly, I'm nervous too. Those kids are suffering and I can't see them struggle in pain. I want to see them within the hour. My conscience won't let me rest. What's done is done. Let's focus on the present now, Director Bayek. Go confirm the situation. Back at school, teachers and the nurse were dragging Karma away. As they pulled her out, she kept smiling, locking eyes with Moon Jean. They stared at each other, like two wild animals, ready to fight again. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment below if you're ready for part 4, and stay tuned for more awesome content.